Alright? Continuing on. Because I ain't going nowhere until this camera's about dead, then I'll depart and I'll make my exit. Okay? So we got these jackasses out here playing this bullshit ass drum set. Rock as hell. The kingdom of heaven, we gon' really rock it. Not this faggot ass nigga shit. Well, a bunch of faggot ass coon niggas with some punk ass faggot ass devils playing some stupid ass drum sets with no rhythm. Except for Jake. Oh, we're gonna do way better than these dumb niggas because they don't got to spend the whole time as in the election at time comes. Really play good instruments and make it good sweet music to the most side and it says in the scriptures. Isaiah the 13th chapter starts from verse 1. And it says, the burden of Babylon which Isaiah the son of Amos did see, lift up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voices of them, shake the hand of them and go into the gates of the noble. I commanded my sanctified ones. I also called my mighty ones from my anger, even though they rejoice in my highness. The noise of the multitude in the mountains like as of a great people, and tumultuous noise of the kings of the nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustered the host of the battle. The Most High is going to draw all you people out for World War III. They're going to partake in World War III. They're going to die in World War III. Who's going to participate in World War III? America. In charge of America versus Iran, versus the Babylon that's Persian, versus Magog, which is Russian, versus the dragons of Arabia, which are the Middle Eastern Arab countries, from Saudi Arabia, from Jordania, from Yemen, from the Arabian Emirates, from Palestine, from Lebanon, from Syria, from Iraq to Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Iran, man. All the dragons of Arabia over in the Middle East. Now it says, they come from a far country, from the end of the earth, even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. The Lord's now has spirit upon him to go ahead and his forces are going to go down. The weapons of the Lord's indignation, which is the nuclear missile arsenal that all these countries that I mentioned have. That's how they're going to go ahead and partake in World War III to destroy each other, man. To destroy America. For the other countries that's going to be involved in destroying America for portions of the country, of how the country's going to be destroyed, it's going to be by those weapons of indignation, the nuclear missiles. That's how you're going to die in America, nuclear missile destruction. Alright? So it says, how ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand, which shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, and it shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed at one another. Their faces shall be as flames. That means, guess what? In that time, when that time comes, men are gonna be made into women. You're gonna fear. You're gonna totally bitch out, man. You're gonna bitch out to where you're gonna want to die. But the Lord's not gonna give you death though. It's gonna be pain all over, written all over your face. It's gonna, and guess what? Flames gonna be upon you. Flames gonna be upon your face. Literally, when ICBM come for you, goddamn Edomites, you punk ass, piece of shit ass niggas. All you goddamn 2/3, and you nations gonna remain here in America when that time comes. So it says, behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate. He shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it, for the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in its going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Therefore will I shake the heavens and the earth and root out of their place, and the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. And it shall be the chase road as the sheep that no man take up. Then shall every man turn to his own people, every man to his own country. That's how fierce the day of the Lord is going to be for you people. We're going to return back to your own foreign countries, man. That's how fierce the day of the Lord is going to be. Alright? It says, verse Verse 15, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is drawn to them shall fall by the sword. So all the Coons, Uncle Toms, among nation of Israel, among you Negroes, Hispanics, and natives, you join the so-called white man, this wicked-ass society, you're going to die right here with this fucking piece of shit leprous dog, man. You're going to die right with him. Reading on to verse 16. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which is Russia, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. The bones also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. They're not going to care about young men, old men, old women, young women, little children, newborns, when they send them missiles over here to America to blow America up, man. They're not going to be giving two fucks giving when that time comes. Not two shits, man. When America's going to be destroyed, it's going to be destroyed for good reason. When America is finally destroyed, it's going to be destroyed for good reason. You got this experimental retardation and folly going on. For good reason, America going to be destroyed, man. For perfect reason is America going to be destroyed. Alright? Let's read on. It says, and Babylon, the glory of King, the beauty of the child, his excellence, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall be dwelt there for generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their abode there. But wild beasts of the field shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of noble creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and stallions shall dance there. The wild beasts of the island shall fly in their desolate houses, and the dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall be prolonged. America's days are numbered, and when America is completely destroyed, America's going to be a wasted, desolate wilderness, with nothing but desert creatures remaining here. No more form, no more trace of human life, because it's all going to be wiped away, but the elect life is going to be saved and beamed up by the chariots of the Most High, which are so-called UFOs, spaceships, which are the clouds of heaven. The vehicles of the Most High to be brought out of America before it's destroyed by nuclear missiles, and brought into the wilderness, preserved for that ultimate judgment of the Most High, by the Most High, upon the wicked. Isaiah chapter 2, starting at verse 1. The word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass. You know what? I'm going to jump to verse 11. My bad, Salah. The lofty looks of man shall be humble, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and shall be brought low. For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low. And upon all the seas of Lebanon that are high and lifted up, and upon the oaks of Bashan, and upon all the high mountains, and upon all the hills that are lifted up, and upon every high tower, and upon every fenced wall, and upon all the ships of Tarshish, and upon all pleasant pictures, and the loftiness of man shall be bowed down, and the haughtiness of men shall be made low, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. And the idols he shall utterly abolish, and they shall go into the holes of the rocks, and into the caves of the earth, for fear of the Lord, and for the glory of his majesty, when he arises to shake the earth terribly against the lot. And they shall go into the holes of rocks, into the caves of the earth, for fear of the Lord, and for the glory of his majesty, when he arises to shake terribly the earth. They're at least going to try to hide in those underground bunkers, man. People gonna try to run the mountains of cave. Like you people in the country, you gonna try to run and hide inside the goddamn cavern regions. Like you damn idiot devils and you dumb, weedy, retarded ass Scott niggas and Irish niggas in Arkansas. You gonna run for them goddamn Ozark Mountains. You gonna run to Mount Razorback and try to hide there. You dummies out there in Alabama and all among the goddamn Appalachians. You're gonna run for the mountains in other countries. In India, where they got Mount Everest and that over there in what is it, the Himalayas and all that. I think Mount Everest is over there by India and Asia. You're gonna go running for the mountains, for the hills. You're gonna go into those high mountain cavern regions and try to get the judgment of the Most High. And the Most High is gonna shake the whole entire motherfucking earth, man. And all you people, you're gonna be put into fear and trembling. There's gonna be no more of wicked stupidity in Babylon, man. No more wicked stupidity in Babylon. They're gonna all be put down and cast and put to death, man. For all you fucking peckerwood practice, dumb monkey retarded ass niggas. Got it? So it says, and upon every high tower, and upon every prison wall, upon all the ships and torches, upon all the pleasant pitches, and the loftiness of man shall be bowed down, and the haughtiness of men shall be made low, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. And the idols he shall utterly abolish, and they shall go into the holes of the rocks, into the caves of the earth, for the fear of the Lord, and for the glory of his majesty, when he shall arise to shake terribly the earth. In that day a man shall cast his idols of silver, and his idols of gold, which they made each one for himself to worship, to the poles and to the backs, to go into the clefts of the rocks, and into the tops of the ragged rocks, the fear of the Lord, and for the glory of his majesty, when he arises to shake the earth. To shake. He arises to shake terribly the earth. Alright? So hey, guess what? Cooks, these Indians are gonna throw your goddamn statue of Buddha to the side and run for the goddamn hills in that time. It says, cease ye from man, whose breath is in his nostrils. For wherein is he to be accounted of? Come on. Read that again, verse 21. I'm gonna start from verse 20. It says, in that day a man shall cast. In that day a man shall cast his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which they made each one for himself to worship, to the moles and to the backs, to go into the clefts of the rocks, to the tops of the ragged rocks. The fear of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, the Lord, and for the glory of his majesty, when he arises to shake terribly the earth. Cease ye from man, whose breath is in his nostrils. For wherein is he to be accounted of? Not for shit, man. But the Most High could kill any and every man. The Most High is going to kill all the wicked, but reserve only his sons, man. Nothing but the elect is going to make it out of it alive, man. All these damn devils, they're going to die and suffer painful deaths. You're going to die, man. You're going to die in nuclear flames, and you're going to be preserved in nuclear flames. The Most High going to keep your physical atoms composed together. He's going to burn and torture you for a long time in nuclear flames, man. In a nuclear fury inferno, man. Going over to Jeremiah the 50th chapter. It's a lot. Pray real quick, brothers. Jeremiah 50th chapter, get this, bitch. The word of the Lord spoke against Babylon, America, all you black bald-headed scallywags inside of it. It says, again against the land, and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet. Declare ye among the nations and publish, and set up a standard, publish, and can still not. Say Babylon is taken. Baal is confounded, Merodach is broken in pieces, her idols are confounded, her images are broken in pieces. For out of the north there shall come up, for out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, Russia, North Korea, and more than likely China, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. America's going to be made desolate and empty and wasted away. Why? Because it's going to be destroyed. That's why. Read on it says. Read on it says. None shall dwell therein. They shall remove. They shall depart. Both man and beast. And it's going to depart and move from living. That's what's going to happen. In those days and in that time, said the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together, going and weeping. They shall go and seek the Lord their power. They shall ask the way to Zion, with their faces thitherward, saying, come, let us join ourselves to the Lord in perpetual covenant, and shall not be forgotten. Alright? Yes, that's when Israel returns back to the Most High. But let me go ahead and go to verse 14. Jeremiah 50 and 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. Surround America, what the Most High is talking about. He says, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows. For she has sinned against the Lord. Shot against her round about. She had given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of the Lord. Take vengeance upon her as she had done unto her. America's known for its being built off the blood, sweat, and tears of Negroes, for destroying and conquering nations that's just beneath them, for kidnapping people, for human sacrifice while you fucking peckerwood, crack and Edomite devils, okay? For all the years of you other nations, including you 2/3 Negroes, Latinos, and Natives, America is known for being the high seat of wickedness. So the Most High thing judge her for all her atrocities, man. Burn America, destroy her. Her walls are taken down. She has no defense. You can besiege her easily, assault, and lay her down to a full, complete, permanent termination, man. It says, cut off the soul from Babylon, and him that handleth the sickle in the time of harvest. But fear the oppressing sword, they shall turn everyone to his people. They shall flee everyone to his own land. Meaning what? Guess what? That time comes, the farmers are going to be dropped dead, just like your damn crops are going to be destroyed. They're going to be brought to naught. They're going to go dead, man. They're going to be destroyed. So it says, again, prepare the present sword, they shall turn everyone to his people, and they shall flee everyone to his own land. That's because the laws and rules in America is becoming very, very strict, more strenuous, more constructed, and more enforced. Taking away your liberty every year in America and the U.S. That's why you have people going back to their home country. You had immigration with an E at a high time level. They're leaving America. They know America's going to be destroyed. That's why they're leaving America on a high ratio than ever before. That's why they abandoned America. So they're departing from America. They know America's going to be destroyed, and the laws of America is increasing. Taking away your liberties, your right, decreasing your freedom, your so-called freedom that you so-called have. To where the other nations are going to went ahead and go home, go back to their countries. Ethiopians going to go to Ethiopia, Somalians to Somalia, Koreans to Korea, Chinese to China, Japanese to Japan, okay? Arabs back to their Middle Eastern countries. That's what they're doing because the laws are being brought here in America that's taking away their so-called rights. Why? Because they know martial law is going to be enforced, and a lot of you Americans are going to be sucked up into it. You're going to die in such of a manner. You're going to be tortured in concentration camps. You're going to have your nuts cut off. You're going to have your body and your members dismantled. You're going to be tortured. You're going to be scalped and filleted like fucking fish, man. Alright? So it says, verse 17. You know what? I'm gonna skip down to the main parts of this chapter. Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 29. Call together the archers against Babylon. All ye that bend the bow, camped against her round about, let not their off escape. Recompense her according to her word, according to all that she had done, do unto her. But she had been proud against the Lord, against the Holy One of Israel. Therefore shall her young men fall in the streets, and her men of war shall be cut off in that day, saith the Lord. All these little pussies out here gonna die, man. And hey, they might accept the chip, I mean, they all gonna accept the chip, man. pussies are going to accept the chip, they're going to be made to be free. Because when you accept the R30 microchip, you can be free again. They're going to be in the streets. They're going to see it in the sky when that nuclear missiles coming down. They're going to feel when the Lord sends this wrath by them ICBM nuclear missiles raining down upon them, man. Out of the sky. Alright? So it says, behold, I'm against thee, O thou most proud, referring to the nation of Edom, you so-called white people. You Edomites, you devils. You Satan. You Satan's in the fucking flesh, man. You Satan's in the motherfucking flesh. Behold, I'm against thee, O thou most proud, saith the Lord, power of hosts. For thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee, and the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall raise them up. And I will care. Hey, you crackers ain't gonna be rose up, man. You're gonna fall, and no one will pick your bitch left's ass up. You're just gonna fall. You're gonna be brought down permanently forever. Continuing, it said, and I will kindle a fire in the cities, they shall devour all round about him. Hey, when it said that the archers shoot their arrows to Babylon, it said Babylon's gonna be taken and consumed by fire. Those arrows are gonna cause fire. Arrows don't naturally cause fire. The arrows are symbolic according to the ICBM nuclear missiles, man. The ICBM, the nuclear missiles, man. Alright? That's what it's referring to, those nuclear missiles. Those nuclear warheads. Now it says, let me go ahead and verse 40. Jeremiah 50 verse 40. As the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, and the neighbor cities thereof, said the Lord, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any son of man dwell therein. Like the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, the Most High will also overthrow the modern-day Sodom and Gomorrah, which is America today. Because this place is known for its faggotry, its lesbianism, its dykeism, and the Most High is going to destroy it for those black priests. Did not say like an extra 15th chapter? The wickedness of America has fulfilled itself on up. You got this monkey ass nigga right here bobbing his head, but he ain't listen to the word of the Most High though. Neither does he want to listen to the word of the Most High. He does not want to listen to the word of the Most High. But everybody right to be drawn to foolishness, stupidity, and straight out folly, man. Which is why everybody right here is gonna fucking die and perish. So it says, behold, the people shall come from the north, and a great nation, and many kings shall be raised up from the coast of the earth. They shall hold the bow and the lance. They are cruel, and will not shew mercy. Their voice shall roar like the sea. They shall ride upon horses, everyone putting away, like a man to the battle against the old daughter of Babylon. That's how fierce America gonna be destroyed, man. It's gonna be a rough war, and America's gonna lose in a big time blowout, man. America's gonna lose in a big time blowout. America's gonna be destroyed ferociously, in a savage manner, in a brutal, maniac manner, man. It's how America's gonna be destroyed, man. How you people gonna be in great franticness? That's how America's gonna be destroyed. In great franticness, man. It's gonna be consistent. It's gonna be swift. It's gonna be brutal. But the pain is gonna be long suffering for you damn people. All right. For you fucking dumb people, man. Alright? You idiotic, American, stupid ass, moronic, docile, imbecilic people. You beast! Look at these retards. The economy's fucked. It's about to be a famine. And World War III is on the brinks, and everybody walking around like it's normal. Everybody's been entertained like it's normal and shit, man. But guess what? That's the most beautiful, perfect thing. I'm gonna get that look though. Hold on. It says, I'm jumping to verse 46. At the noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth is moved, and a cry is heard among the nations. When America is bombarded by over 200,000 missiles, go off, and inflate the whole entire Earth states. That's going to be the time when everybody's going to be brought to that lower state. Only the Most High is going to be glorified. Everybody's going to bench up. Even the election that time, we're all going to bow ourselves down, man. So whether we are elected, friends out here teaching, and religion is presumed to the best of our ability. Let me see, Luke the 21st chapter. No, my bad, Slack. Bear with me for a moment. Luke the 17th chapter. Verse 26. Luke 17, starting at 26 verse. And it was in the days of Noah, referring to Noah, so shall it be. And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the days of the Son of Man. They eat, they drank, they made wise. Everybody having a nice time, enjoying themselves, eating and drinking, getting drunk. See that devil right there, that cracker devil right there got his place. Everybody enjoying themselves. Everybody having a so-called good time, right? Everybody dancing, frolicking, recording with their phone. That's the days of Noah. They were doing this same shit in the times of Noah, man. They're doing this exact same stuff in the times of Noah. Only difference to say is it's been millenniums that them passed by. A little tad different stuff. But the same destruction as in the times of Noah, it's going to come as it was then. It's going to hit now in present day times now, man. We look for 2014, 2015 for the Most High to end this place. Well, I mean, my bad, 2013, 2014 for the Most High to end this goddamn place, man. Now, we know 2014, we know the symbology of the number 4 is supposed to mean mercy. The Most High might have this last year, 2014, come up out of mercy, man. Somehow, if it don't happen in 2014, well, we know the number 5 coming in year 2015, we know that means power. We know the number 5 is supposed to be represented by the symbolization of power, man. The power of the Most High. Alright? So it says, they did eat, they drank, they married wives. They were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. So, hey, everybody was eating and drinking, celebrating, going to parties, enjoying themselves. They were too busy. They were occupied. Their mindset was too goddamn distracted. Their thoughts were detained from what the Most High said was going to come to pass and kill them off with. So what happened? I'm going to read it again. They did eat, they drank, they married wives. They were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. They were all destroyed by the Most High's judgment. They are too dumb, docile, and imbecilic, being entertained and detained in their mind to worry about the incoming disaster, that pending, to say to come disaster, that death to come for them, man. I just like a blind man in the middle of a road, and there's a goddamn bus coming at 100 miles per hour. A deaf man, I take that back, a deaf man, he can't hear, but neither does he see this bus coming, right? This deaf man don't see the bus coming, and you trying to get into his peripheral and trying to wave to get his attention. Like, hey, it's a damn bus coming. He looking at you, but he just ignoring your ass. That's how you Israelites are, man. That's how Jake is. That's how you Negroes, Latinos, and natives are. You don't give a damn about the word of the Most High coming out, but you rather be entertained by goddamn folly, asking stupid, simple ass questions about bullshit that don't matter. That's gonna be destroyed. Like these instruments, these demonic instruments are gonna be destroyed when the Most High rains nuclear missiles. These assholes think they can play that bullshit ass music during the time the Lord's word is coming out and get away with it? Nah, man. The Most High is gonna kill them by pain unfucking heard of. All these little faggots over here gonna die by thermonuclear missiles, man. Alright? They're gonna die the worst, horrible, grievous, heinous way by nuclear missiles. Guaranteed. Alright? So it says, they did eat, they drank, they married wives. They were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Likewise also as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they built it. That's what goes on today in America. You got Walgreens being created out here in Memphis and shit, man. They're trying to add more Einstein Bros and all that bullshit out here. It's gonna go ahead and do some refurbishing things. But guess what? That don't matter. It's all gonna be destroyed. It's all for naught. It's all for vanity. It's all for a waste of goddamn time. It's gonna be destroyed. It's gonna be destroyed. Going to college, waste of damn time. You're gonna be destroyed. Trying to pursue your bullshit ass goals, dreams, careers, and aspirations. Don't matter. Vanity, waste of time. You're gonna be destroyed. All that comes with that bullshit is gonna be destroyed, man. The dogs are out the goddamn windows. Alright? Now it says, verse 29, but the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Hey, y'all celebrating? You're gonna be destroyed, man. That's why the brothers say, you come into this truth, you gotta limit certain things you used to do back in the world. Well, things that weren't sins, but you can't do abundance of what you were doing. You gotta cut it down, man. Either cut it off or cut it down. And of course, sins, you don't do no sins no more. Like you stop smoking weed, doing drugs. You stop, if you commit adultery in the world, you stop committing adultery once you come into this truth. You don't commit adultery by believing in false sets of philosophy and religions. Okay? You don't look at another man's woman. Alright? You don't do none of those wicked things that transgress the Most High's commandments if you were once doing so back in the world, man. Otherwise, you'll be distorted once you come into the knowledge of the holy truth of the Bible. Alright? Oh, goofy, funny, goddamn Roger Rabbit looking Edomite bitch. You Edomite some ugly motherfuckers, man. These crackers some ugly motherfuckers, man. Except for the concubine, they're gonna look alright. They're gonna look alright. But, Salah. It says, verse 29, but the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, out of the capital of faggots back in the ancient world, right? It rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. In that day he shall be upon the housetop and stuff in the house. Let him not come down to take it away. He that is in the field, let him likewise not return back. Remember Lot's wife? Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it. And whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it. That's the sacrifice of things on this side in this world, and to go after the Most High's will and do what's required within that, man. Not waste your time with folly, bullshit, and vanity, and some goddamn bullshit ass drum set. The Most High is not with that. The Most High is with his people repenting. The elect Israel repenting. And he's with taking down this so-called white man, these Caucasians, and all these other nations with their wicked, satanic ass rulership, or their hedonistic, paganistic customs, culture, and ideologies, man. That's what the Most High is about. He's about putting his laws, statutes, and commandments up, which is only for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives. Not about all the other bullshit, man. Well, the only bullshit, which is all that other shit that's not of the Most High. That's outside of this Bible, man. Alright? Now it says, verse 34, I tell you, in that night there shall be two men in one bed. The one shall be taken, and the other shall be left. Two women shall be grinding together. The one shall be taken, and the other left. Two men shall be in the field. The one shall be taken, and the other left. That's the elect being saved, because only a small portion of people are going to be saved when that time comes. You read Psalms, the 90th chapter, and tell you about them ICBMs coming out the sky, and the Most High's angels with Yahweh Shah, who the word English called Christ, the so-called black man, with the angels in the chariots of salvation, which are so-called UFOs, spaceships, beaming up the Most High's elect men, the 144,000 in Israel, making them exempt from that nuclear destruction that's going to bombard here in the U.S. and in many countries on the worldwide scale. Tell with you, man. Most High is going to destroy and kill every last one of you goddamn devils. All right? You know what? As a matter of fact, because my camera going to die, I ain't going to let it fully just go ahead and die. I need to save the rest of this battery and not let it do any damage. I'm going to go ahead and depart out of here after I put a curse on these motherfuckers, man. All right?